верно глянцем, Божьей любовью нас научи гореть. Нам помоги нести Слово Божье и души во тьме согреть. Помни о нас, молись о нас.
Glory to Jesus Christ. Today is the parable of talents in the Gospel. One man distributed talents to 3 of his slaves. To the first 5 talents, to the second 2 talents, and to the last 1 talent. The first and the second used them in business and multiplied them. The third slave buried it and hid it from his Lord. When we were born, each of us was given gifts from God. These gifts are different for each of us, and each of us have to multiply the gifts, because in fact they don't belong to us. And in the context, the phrase is a person has talent in something, and a person can do something very well, can be equal. Talents are gifts from God, and we can say about a person that he can do something very well when we see that he multiplies his talent. At the same time, talent doesn't have to be visible and encouraged by other people. Talents such as sports, music, art, management talents, and others are perfectly visible to other people. Talents such these, their owners are like owners of 5 and 2 talents exactly. These talents are of a larger denomination and they are more visible to other people. This fact doesn't mean that they are more important to God. I think God cares about how we used his talents. So a person who has a talent for being grateful may not be visible to most people, but this person still can multiply his talent, even transfer to others. Finally, this parable again reminds us of death and the last judgment, when we will report to God about how we used our talents. Last Sunday, we heard the gospel about always being ready to die and accumulating talents throughout life. Today, we hear that each person and at the entrance already has gifts. I think everyone's task is to fill his vessel with talents to enter the kingdom of God. In my opinion, this is local meaning of the parable that is applicable to each of us. When Jesus told this parable, he was already preparing for death and resurrection. In this context, this parable can be interpreted as follows. Jesus wanted to stay inside of his disciples and inside all of the community, so that we would preserve and increase his talent, pass them on to each other. In my opinion, this is the global meaning of the parable.